Hello, and welcome to the Oxygen Kingdom. Last night, the king had a dream and wrote his dream down. His dream was that the whole kingdom was going to be covered in gold. That's going to require a lot of production of gold in the metal refinery. The only trouble is the liquid down here that we've been using to cool off the metal refinery is starting to warm up. There's no way we're going to be able to do this, at least with this little cache of water. In order to handle the heat from the metal refinery, I need some liquid that can get really hot. And I think I may have found one. Our new friends seem to be generating a good amount of power while we're sleeping. We find some fine linen, and the king decides I can wear this one. I think I found the key to actually cooling off the metal refinery, but it's going to take a little bit more than just analyzing dirt. I need a new laboratory. It's time to start digging out a spot for my new laboratory. Like me, the stonemason gets the ability to hold their breath a little bit longer. In order to make this material study terminal work, I need this thing called radiation. I think I have one source for that in this little plant here, Wheezywort. Get one of these little critters to plant one of these plants right here to up the amount of radiation. A hydrogen geyser is being dug out. Looks like we forgot a mealwood seed in here. Someone's going to have to dig that out. This hydrogen vent has been dug out, but it's overpressured, so it's not emitting any hydrogen. Probably for the best for the time being. First physical items are being teleported. We're sending sand over to the smelly world. Hopefully that's going to make it a little bit easier to breathe over here. We also have automation. This is detecting hydrogen. We have a new source for hydrogen. I think this world is going to be a very good source for that stuff. I almost started to think that this asteroid worked differently because this sensor wasn't picking up hydrogen. And I realized we built a gas pipe element sensor. Not what I intended. I've been looking up at the stars for a while, and I think I found everything there is to see, at least for the strength of this telescope. We're being attacked! Everybody, to arms! Quick, someone call the physician! Why don't we have a hospital? This world seems much more dangerous than it did before. Thank goodness I've got a new laboratory. I'm going to be able to research stuff. Hopefully that's going to make us able to survive this dangerous place. In exchange for the sand, uranium ore is sent back. The king is not happy. He wants his gold now. I found the perfect liquid for heat exchange for creation of gold. We just need to get it all the way from here to the actual metal refinery area. We're going to convert that to a new form of liquid called petroleum when it arrives. Research has just been complete on a steam turbine. We start creating a vacuum in this area. We bring over another member of the Old Kingdom, the Roofer. They're going to this new asteroid to help set up over here. The production of petroleum has started. The Herald has come over to this asteroid so they could set up a food storage area. I've conjured up some shovel eggs. We better take that to the cage area. The gold production has started. All the heat from this metal refinery is going down here to create steam. Eventually we'll get some steam turbines. The more of the king's journals dreams we put into this machine, the more active it seems to be. It seems to validate the need to put gold all over the kingdom. The king really wants to see what a rocket looks like, so I research a carbon dioxide engine. We've got plans to put all the power slugs in this room. Lead's being sent over to the other asteroid. We've been producing so much gold that our cooling room for the metal refinery has turned to steam. We're building a rocket on top of this asteroid. The king really wants to see it. There's just one problem. He's really lazy about climbing this ladder. So I researched a new technology that just might help. We are sending over some Atmos suits. First Atmos suit has arrived. Now everyone here has protection as we go into a really cold zone. To help everyone climb a little bit easier, including the king, we've got plastic ladders. Our first rocket! So excited to see this launch. We're aiming to move our oxygen system from over here to down here, but we want to be very careful because we don't want hydrogen to go through the area because the king won't enjoy that. The new oxygen system has gone live, feeding oxygen into our pipes. Now we can start decommissioning the old system. We're now creating a hydrogen pump. These little plants produce lots of hydrogen once one of those critters go in them. So we're going to take advantage of that for power production. Over on this asteroid, we're upgrading our gas mask to Atmos suits. I must have been a little distracted when I was building my oxygen system because I didn't put in an electrolyzer. So that's going in now. And we've got a new transit tube to get people from this point closer to the rocketry area. The kingdom has a new space battery underground. An aquatuner was built under this metal refinery cooling area, as well as a cooling line visiting these two guys, but also, of course, visiting this guy, ensuring that if the temperature in the pipe is a little hot, it's going to go through the aquatuner. The king's dream is coming true. We're starting to have gold all over the kingdom. This is going to really motivate all of us. We all have a reduction in stress, get faster, stronger, smarter, able to fly better, and work better with machinery. The king goes to visit the rocket for the very first time in the tube system, sending him all the way up to the door, heads out the door, goes in and checks out his rocket. He wants to go for a ride. It was a bit of a useless endeavor, except for the fact that I thought, well, why don't we put a rover on there and get him to throw that down? The king tries out his rocket. And that's heading up to space with his little rover. And as soon as that gets up there, we'll see if he's able to land it down for us. There it is. The rover is on the way. We've got an extra worker. And the king is happy because he got to go for a ride. The oxygen system has been doubled. Now we've got 2 electrolyzers. We also have a cooling line going round. The next morning, the king decides to take the rocket up again. If this keeps happening, we're going to have an easy time with lots of rovers. With gold tiles built around the kingdom and the king's new rocket, the king declares this the Golden Age. Well, thank you so much for watching. Hopefully I will see you in an episode where the Oxygen Kingdom will continue along. Until then.